Hi there, welcome to the engineering program at Roger Williams University. I'm Professor Janet Baldwin. I'm a civil and environmental engineer, and I'm the chair of the engineering program. And I'd love to tell you a little bit about what it's like to be an engineering student at Roger Williams. So the engineering program, a lot of people are told, oh, you're really good at math and science, why don't you be an engineer? And a lot of people don't really know what engineering is. So that's what I'd like to kind of give you some sense of what it's like to be an engineering student at Roger Williams, and then what you can do with that degree as you after graduation. So an engineering program is not just engineering courses. You have to take humanities courses, which are like writing, our core courses. We have speech communications course. We have math and science. So of course there's going to be a lot of math. You have chemistry, you have physics. Then we have engineering, science, and design courses. Those are 40 credits of classes that all of our engineers take those courses. Those are the fundamental engineering courses, which then allow you to go into your engineering specialization. Those are nine courses in a particular area. So it totals 124 to 133 credits. It seems like a lot, but it's about 5 courses per semester. Remember, some of the courses, if they have a lab, they are 4 credits. If it doesn't have a lab, it's 3 credits. So the engineering specializations that we have at Roger Williams are civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical, environmental, mechanical, and something called the custom program. Now the good thing about it is you don't have to declare the specialization until your second semester of sophomore year. So all of the students take the same courses for the first 4 semesters. That way you get exposed to different types of engineering and you get a much better sense of what you want to do. How about what is it like to be a freshman? Well, one of the real cornerstones of the engineering program at Roger Williams is a design component. So we start students off with design work the very first day in Engineering 110, Engineering Graphics and Design. So this is a picture from the first day of school a couple of years ago. Here there's some students working together to design a pasta tower to be the tallest that it can be. And they went through sort of a design process. But it doesn't stop there. So in every class that we have, we do some kind of experiential learning. We have projects. You'll do design work. You'll do maybe working on computer simulations. And it all leads up to a 2-semester senior capstone design course. That's where you take all of the materials that you've learned and apply it to a real-life project. We do a lot of design and hands-on work in our program. We also have the opportunity to go on field trips. So here we have different classes going on field trips. Right in this, within a 30-mile radius, we have tremendous opportunities to see engineering in action. The senior design project is often you have a client in the area, and that client has a project that maybe they just never got a time to do it, or they don't have the experience to do it. And so we get a group of students. The group is usually 4 to 6 students working with a faculty mentor, and you work on the project for 2 semesters, your whole senior year. We go to conferences to present the work, and it's usually one of the most rewarding experiences for the students. Other opportunities, though, outside of class to do some engineering and get some great experience. Here we have the Engineers Without Borders group. There's a multi-year project in Anconcito, Ecuador. We have the concrete canoe competition. This particular year was in Natick, Massachusetts. The Society of Women Engineers go to a conference national conference every year. We've been all over the United States, from California to Florida to here was Philadelphia, Austin, Texas. It's been a tremendous experience. They have a fantastic career fair, so students will go and get all kinds of great jobs. But speaking of jobs, where do you go to work after all of this 4 years of, let's face it, it's pretty difficult coursework, but you can go work for all kinds of companies, from local area companies to companies all over the United States. A couple years ago, we had a student who went to work for Apple, is living out in California. That's pretty exciting. We have students who are designing jet engines. We have students who are designing helicopters at Sikorsky. Pretty cool stuff. So a couple of our alumni have written to me and said, wow, we really have made so much in our careers. Wanted to kind of say thank you for Roger Williams getting them where they wanted to be. Here is Vivian Clayton. Vivian was a biomedical engineer. She went on to University of Pittsburgh. Excuse me, not Pittsburgh. She was in Pennsylvania. And she got a master's in robotics, and she went to work for Stryker Joint Replacement. So here she is in an operating room. They're putting into a knee her artificial knee that she had worked on. Here was Ellie. She works. She was interesting. She kind of came in, wasn't sure if she wanted to do architecture or civil engineering. She chose the civil engineering, but she really was very interested in historic preservation. So when she graduated, she got a job combining those two areas of interest. And here she is doing an inspection of a pretty rickety building, it looks like, but she had a tremendous experience at Roger Williams. And, we have a great new building sitting there. This is the Seacom Labs building. It opened for classes in January of 2020. And in that building, we have collaboration space, laboratory space, just space really dedicated to students. And that's just kind of a brief overview. If you'd like to have any more information about the engineering program, don't hesitate to reach out to me, jbaldwin@rwu.edu. Thank you very much.